What's up? All right, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the Dreamin Diesel channel. So we have the crew cab here. We're going to do a quick. We have the motor out. Do a quick little overview on everything. But one thing I forgot in the last video, we did get the bed on. That is all finished up. Bed rails are done. Bed's on. Back cab, front of bed painted, and then here we have finished the front of the frame is all painted, looking very nice. Then we did the fenders and like the core support, which is how it's supposed to be in body color. That's all done. So paintwork is all done frame wise. We still got to do the cab and whatnot. But yeah, we're gonna give a quick overview here with the motor out. This is what it looks like without the motor. What do we got out? The battery trays are out. Obviously all this shit, and we kind of just left with like the wiring harness in here. Massive wiring harness. But yeah, Kyle, what do you want to go over?
All right, so took this motor apart here. This is a block.
That'd be your short block there.
Here, as you can tell, we have the heads off.
Heads are off.
High pressure oil pumps out. Front cover's off right now. We are going to do a front main and the rear main seal. We did take the oil pan off and looked at the crank and everything.
I think I heard we did a video on that. We did put a new oil pan on this a while back. So those are all, so a new oil pan and then all new gaskets under there. Because you'll have an upper oil pan gasket and then that goes like up here. Yeah, and then there's I think it sits up here. Then there's the gasket that goes between the oil pan and the upper oil pan. But yeah, all tore apart. H-pop goes here, oil cooler here, heads are off. This is most of the parts over here. Give a nice little overview there. Give them a nice look at the pistons and everything. Alright, so yeah, so we have everything torn apart here. You got your valve covers. This is your high pressure oil rail here. Got push rods, injectors, glow plugs. These are your shitty factory head bolts. They aren't worth a fuck. And water pump, thermostat. That's your little water pump pulley. Yeah. All the fuel lines. This is your H-pop cover, intake manifold. All this shit, and that's the driver side, passenger side. Oh, there's H-pop on the cover. Bam. This is the 0304 style. 05 to 07 is a different style pump. These are the ones that are known to fail more often. The 05s hardly ever fail unless you have a shit box and it fails like we did. But the 05s, those are the ones that have the STC fitting that's known to fail and you got to replace that. But other than that, they're pretty solid pumps usually. Here's your front cover. We're starting to clean this thing up. That's where your gasket goes. And then your water pump goes here. This is the front seal. We've got a whole new front main seal. We got a whole new seal with this cover. That's kind of way to do it. A little easier. But yeah, we get that sealed up, and then we have our nice new heads over here. Well, not new, but
These heads just got back from the machine shop here. And as you can tell, we did get them decked.
Yep. Pressure test, cleaned, pressure tested, and decked. I think we took off. Is it 0.06 or 0.?
Yep, 6,000ths off.
Yeah, okay.
You know, just to make the surface perfectly flat. They didn't take long to do it.
No, they literally dropped them off and they were done next day. Gardner Competition Engine over in that's East Clarendon. Taking them a lot of work probably. So
yes.
Did a good job.
Yeah, excellent job on those. And so when we put these back on, obviously we're gonna go with ARP head studs. We got a few other little things we're probably gonna do with the motor. We're not gonna go too crazy. We didn't get the block machined or anything. There's kind of like stock bore, stock stroke, but some nice, freshly machined heads. Yep. It should run just about perfect.
Very nice. We're just kind of like resealing everything, all gaskets and whatnot, main seals and all that good shit. Of course, head studs.
Yep. So that's
the rocker boxes there too.
Yeah, this is a rocker box here. This actually goes on top of the head. Your rocker arms are going to be in here. And for those of you who don't know, these your push rods push up and these valves open up. I mean, we're not going to get into some big, you know, learning curve here. I mean, most people that are going to do this kind of job know what they're getting into. So we did not get new valves. These were all tested and they're all good. So all the valve springs are the originals, but pretty much if they're good, there's no sense in changing them unless you're really trying to make some serious horsepower.
Yeah,
so.
unless you want to do valve springs and push rods and everything.
Right.
But yeah, anything else you want to show them? Overview. Oh, we've got all the parts in the bed. Come on back yonder. Here's the motor mounts. Here's the motor mounts.
Painted up, looking good.
Oh yeah, paint it, you know. But this is all the kind of shit that's like external, I guess. It's not like really directly part of the motor. It's part of the front core support. Got all your coolers, your intercooler, AC condenser, radiators over there. All your hoses, got the turbo key sitting right here, Fickum, starter. Yeah, kinda, what do we got over here? That's the new fuel filter housing, but yeah, and just kind of throw all the shit in the bed when you're going, and you kind of put the stuff, take off first in the front, and then you kind of work your way backwards once you're putting it all back in. But yeah. You want to, Kyle, you want to go over kind of how we took the motor out, or not really?
We yanked the fucker.
Pretty much.
Yep. Yeah, it pretty much pulls up out of there. I mean.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. You kind of take off all the external stuff, and then you got to watch. There's a couple frame grounds and all the lines. It wasn't really too bad. Came out pretty easy.
Yep. Well.
Fairly easy process.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
What, are you in a hurry over there?
No, it's dragging the fuck on. Let's
Dragging
go.
the fuck on.
All right.
Mr. Chop Chop.
Oh, we got a pretty much just an overview here.
Yep.
All
new parts.
Yeah.
All these parts over here. All right, all good?
Yep.
All right, so yeah, that was just a quick little overview, and then next video we'll probably do a whole video on putting all the shit back on. So, quick overview. That's it. Thanks for watching. Comment, like, subscribe, all that good shit. Fucking yeehaw. On to the next one.